Hey Falcons fans, hold onto your hats, because the Atlanta Falcons are stepping into the 2025 season with a story so electrifying it'll have you glued to your seat. This isn't just another offseason, this is a high-stakes drama packed with twists, heart-pounding decisions, and a future that could redefine this franchise for years to come. From a young quarterback ready to cement his legacy to a game-changing injury update that's sending shockwaves through Flowery Branch, we're diving into a tale that's equal parts hope, uncertainty, and pure NFL adrenaline. And trust me, there's another bombshell brewing on the horizon that'll make your jaw drop. Stick around to the end for a tease that'll leave you counting down the days to training camp. But first, if you're a true Atlanta Falcons fan, don't wait. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Only 1% of viewers actually subscribe. Let's change that. A small action that makes a huge difference. Let's kick things off with the heartbeat of this team, the quarterback position. The Falcons are handing the keys to Michael Penix Jr., their 2024 first-round pick, and the buzz around him is deafening. This isn't just a transition, it's a full-on torch-passing moment. Last season, Penix stepped into the spotlight when the veteran ahead of him faltered, and now, with a full offseason to prepare, he's ready to prove he's the guy. Picture this, a 24-year-old signal caller, armed with one of the most prolific college passing resumes in history, 17th all-time in NCAA passing yards, folks, standing at the helm of an NFL franchise. That's not just potential, that's a powder keg waiting to explode. Penix isn't doing this alone, though. He's been soaking up wisdom from a Falcons legend, the franchise's all-time leading passer, who dropped some serious knowledge about what it takes to thrive as a rookie starter. In a recent chat with the Associated Press, Penix shared, "I had a good conversation with him about learning how to be a pro each and every day." He talked about his process, how he got to where he ended up. This isn't just casual advice. This is a blueprint from a guy who won the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year award in 2008. Penix is taking notes, and the results are already showing. Wide receiver Darnell Mooney can't stop raving about the strides Penix is making. "He's owning that he's the guy," Mooney said. "He's showing up every day, and you can see him stepping into that leadership role." But leadership isn't just about playbook mastery, it's about heart. Penix is carving out his own path, focusing on connection. "The one thing I want to point to is connecting with the guys," he told reporters. "Not just the offense, but the defense too, whether it's eating lunch together or hitting the golf course." That's the kind of leader who doesn't just command a huddle but builds a brotherhood. And head coach Raheem Morris? He's pushing Penix to find that next year. "There's a certain humility about playing the position," Morris said. "Then it turns into confidence, and eventually a little bit of arrogance where it's non-negotiable. We're not there yet, but he's getting close." Falcons fans, can you feel it? This kid's got the tools, the mentors, and the mindset to light up the NFC South. But here's the big question, can he deliver when the pressure's on? Drop your predictions in the comments. Will Penix be the spark this team needs? Now, let's pivot to a massive curveball that's got every Falcons fan holding their breath, a concerning injury update about one of the team's most polarizing stars. This is a player drafted in the top 5, a former college phenom who was supposed to redefine his position in Atlanta. But 4 years in, he's still chasing that breakout moment. And now, during OTAs, a foot injury has sidelined him, raising red flags across the fan base. NFL insider James Palmer broke the news, noting he's dealing with a bit of a foot issue and was in the building, just not on the field. The good news? This isn't a contract holdout, phew. The bad news? This injury could linger, and with training camp looming, the clock is ticking. This player's stat line tells a story of untapped potential: 196 receptions, 2,651 yards, and 10 touchdowns over 61 games. Solid numbers, sure, but for a guy with his draft pedigree, it's not enough. The Falcons are banking on a breakout in 2025, especially with Penix under center. If this star can shake off the injury and finally unleash his elite skill set, he could be the X-factor that transforms Atlanta's passing game into a nightmare for defenses. Imagine Penix slinging it to this weapon alongside playmakers like Drake London and Darnell Mooney. That's a recipe for fireworks. But if the injury persists, or if he can't find that next level, the Falcons might face some tough decisions. What do you think, Falcons fans? Is this the year he finally puts it all together, or is time running out? Hit the comments with your take. And just when you thought the drama was peaking, there's another storyline simmering that could shake the Falcons roster to its core. Without spilling the beans, let's just say it involves a potential blockbuster move, one that could pair a proven veteran with a familiar coach from their past. This isn't just a roster tweak, it's the kind of move that could shift the entire NFC landscape. The connection between this player and Atlanta's staff is real, and the financial stars might just align after June 1st to make it happen. Curious? You should be. This story is a ticking time bomb, and when it drops, it'll have every fan in Flowery Branch buzzing. Stay locked in, because we'll have the full scoop as soon as it breaks. As we wrap this up, let's talk about the bigger picture. The Falcons are at a crossroads. With a young quarterback ready to spread his wings, a star player fighting to overcome injury, and a potential game-changer lurking in the shadows, this offseason is anything but quiet. The pieces are in place for Atlanta to rise from sleeper to contender, but it's going to take grit, heart, and a little bit of that arrogance Coach Morris is talking about. So, Falcons fans, buckle up. This 2025 season is shaping up to be a wild ride. What's your take? Can Penix lead this team to the playoffs? Will our injured star finally break out? And what do you think about that mystery move we teased? Drop your thoughts below, hit that subscribe button, and let's fly high together. Go Falcons!